This week we see the Tomb Kings face off against the Vampire Counts in this glorious battle report tactical video. Make sure you check the battle report before you look at the tactics, but let's dive into what made this game tick. Let's begin. Hello, and welcome to another Tactical Corner. This is Skari, your grateful host, and this week we look at the Tomb Kings versus the Vampire Counts. Make sure you check the link down below for the battle report if you haven't watched it already. So, let's dive right in. Age of Sigmar, a new game that I'm learning how to play really on the channel, and for that I'm getting my Tomb Kings all prepped up. So, still got a little bit of rebasing to do, but at 1,000 points, I was running a Tomb Kings Legion. This is a battle force that essentially is a battalion. It's strict in its composition. And I was running a couple of units of skeleton warriors, a couple of units of archers, a unit of flanking horsemen, and a tomb scorpion that was under the sands. The aim of the mission was simple. He had one objective, and I had another objective. And in order to capture your opponent's objective, you had to have 5 models next to the objective and no enemy models. Now, my plan was simple. I was trying to, because I had more units than him, I wanted to tie him up in various combats and then get my horses to go around the back to really kind of threaten his objective, pinning a 20-man unit in the game. So my archers were behind the main infantry, and my Tomb King and my characters essentially were just supporting the rest of the force. The thing about Tomb Kings and Death in general, or Age of Sigmar in general, is your characters have cool aura abilities, and these aura abilities affect the game in general and your units. So I was going to bait him in the center with those Tomb Guard and then use the flanking horsemen to really kind of sweep around. Now, I'm still learning the game, and in the battle report, my Tomb Guard got absolutely destroyed by his Vampire Lord and some flying Vargulfs in the center. So as soon as my center collapsed, I knew that I was going to have to rely on the main core of my army. Now, he had charged me with those flying Morgheists in a certain way that drew all my close combat elements right into him, and it kind of forced my hand. I had to then use my archers as a screening unit to help my character, my Hierophant, survive the battle. Now, lucky for me, I did have a ring of immortality, which then meant my Hierophant came back to life once he was killed, which was amazing. And that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. And then what happened was I ended up having to then use my Tomb King to go in and do some damage against the Morgheists. Now, my Scorpion did hold up his big 20-man unit of skeletons in the backfield with his Necromancer long enough that they weren't able to come and support the main advance. Now, I got very lucky this game when his Vampire Lord, that's right there in the middle of the steed, his vampire, completely whiffed for 2 rounds of combat against my skeleton archers, which then meant that I was able to dispatch those Vargulfs by bringing them down, and he wasn't able to wound them. And then the other skeletons on the other flank up in the forest with my Tomb King being able to bring down the Morgheists, while the skeleton archers in the backfield did most of the damage when it come to some shooting, because you can shoot into combat in Age of Sigmar. So having his Vampire Lord tied in combat, having my King dispatch the Vargeists, and having the little 5-man unit of skeleton horsemen hold up an entire regiment of skeletons in the backfield, the game ended with me getting more victory points than my opponent. This meant that it was a minor victory to the Tomb Kings because we didn't get any of the objectives. In the aftermath, I really enjoyed the game. I've rebased pretty much my entire Tomb King army, so stay tuned for more Age of Sigmar battle reports. And if you'd like to see something, or you have any comments, please leave them down below. Share the battle report and the tactical corner if you find this useful, and let's start a conversation on Age of Sigmar. Other than that, thanks a lot for watching. This is Skari, your grateful host, signing off. We'll see you next video. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the content. Also, if you like some bonus pictures and content, check out the channel on Instagram and Facebook, where you get to see the projects as they happen. Also, thanks a lot to the patrons for supporting the channel. I really appreciate your guys' support, and if you'd like to become a patron, check the link down below for more exclusive videos, content, and giveaways. This is Skari, your grateful host, signing off. Till the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.